Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your you versus them. Cancer, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Cancer, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Cancer Spirit. All right, Cancer. Cancer newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Cancer, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here. This is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Eight of Swords upright. So somebody's in a lot of stress, it seems. Lot of stress, lot of anxiety, thinking, overthinking. They feel they damaged a beautiful connection. They are making up their mind that they want to now not hold back, they want to open up, they want to step up, they want to do the right thing. They don't want to be a player anymore. Their immature days are gone. It's like I don't want to be that anymore. But I don't know, they're feeling blocked by the other person maybe. The other person says, yes, we did have a tower, everything crumbled around us because things were just not working out. Maybe you guys had a fight or an argument or something. So the other person says, yeah, I've been disappointed in this connection. Maybe it's time for me to move on and invest in somebody new. So let's see. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and dig a little deeper, Cancer. But before that, let me ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection for Cancer and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Cancer and their person, Spirit. All right. The first card here, Cancer says, third party. Another energy was interfering in this connection. Second card says, patience. This may require some patience and understanding. Reunion, reconciliation may happen soon, or at least that's what one of you is hoping for. All right, so Cancer, these were messages from the universe, but let's also do your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person, Spirit. One more from this deck, please. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And we'll take a few more from a third deck as well, Cancer, and then start the reading. Cancer and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Cancer, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Cancer says, I thought I wanted someone better than you, but there is no one better for me than you. We had a connection that I've never experienced before or after you. I'm sorry that our relationship didn't work out. I was stuck in my ways. I wasn't ready to change who I was to be the one you needed. I want to come home to you. I made a mistake. I didn't show you what you meant to me. I'm slowly evolving. I pray for you all the time, and I do healing work on your behalf. The journey has been difficult, but needed. I'm proud of who I've become. You helped me discover my psychic gifts. Thank you. I keep hearing songs, and it always reminds me of you and I. All right, so Cancer, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on my left, which is person A for me. And Cancer newcomers, please remember, these are not gender based. And the reason I'm not guessing which side you're on is because I could be dealing with two Cancers on either side. So for me, this is person A, this is person B. If this is your reading and you've been resonating till now, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you in your life. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, your best friend. So this is a general reading, so please use your own judgment here. All right, so person A, let's start with you. How are you feeling currently? What's the Six of Cups? Why is it in reverse in your feelings, in your emotions? Yeah, there's been a major ending. There has been a major ending. Maybe this connection came to an ending. Somebody chose the wrong direction or didn't make up their mind. But I have a feel, I think something really came to an ending here. So why the Two of Swords then in reverse? Two of Swords. Oh, this person is now, they are now, well, I think they want history to repeat itself or they want to go back in time. I think this person is making up their mind that I want to have a passionate brand new beginning now. Maybe they are lonely or sad or something. Tell me more about this decision being made. They want to, okay, this person wants to have victory and success now. Now they want to have victory and success. They want to have a happily ever after. Now this person is getting obsessive with their thoughts. But why? Because I think this person wants a reunion. They want to reunite. They want to have a reunion. But the problem here is that the other person is maybe not even talking to them, or you guys have stopped communicating with each other. They are worried that the other person may have emotionally walked away from them. So then why are you feeling this way? Tell me, person A. Four of Pentacles in reverse, because now I think this person wants to open up. They don't want to hold back anymore. Yeah, they're ready to talk. They've had some kind of an aha moment or some kind of clarity. They don't want any barriers between the two of you. They want to open up. They want to talk. They want to speak their truth. Whatever has happened in this connection, Cancer, this person is now, maybe they have evolved. Maybe they have learned a lesson because they want to step up now and take responsibility for this connection. Emperor. What's the Emperor? Yep, they want to tell the other person that I'm not the person you knew before. That's all in the past. That's all ended. I want to transform everything. Let's have a brand new beginning. I'm ready for you now. Yes, this person is obsessing over having a Ten of Cups. It's come out again. They are absolutely obsessed that I do want this Ten of Cups with the other person. Okay, so how do you see the connection currently then? Person A, how do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Knight of Wands in reverse. Yes, this person wants to walk away from all their bad behavior. If this person was immature, if they were into only passion and third parties or, whatever, player ways, this person says, I want to walk away from that. I have walked away from that. I want to restore peace. I don't want to keep any options open. I choose you. Then why is the Chariot in reverse, if you've decided that? Why is the Chariot in reverse? They feel if they return back now, if they return back and tell the other person that, hey, this is in my heart, and if they do put all their cards on the table and they say, hey, can we work things out? They're a little worried. They're a little worried that the other person may not even want them back, or will block them because of the past mistakes, because their inability to make that choice. They want to rush forward, that's for sure. They want to rush towards person B. They want to talk, they want to speak their truth. I think they're a little afraid that the other person may not allow them back or not want to have a new beginning. Maybe they look like a fool. So that's, I think, the only thing that which is stopping this person from rushing forward to person B and saying, hey, you know what, I'm ready for a partnership. I'm ready for an equal give and take. I think their fear is that the other person will not see them as their equal partner anymore, is probably very happy in their own life now, probably has somebody better than them in their life already. So they're a little scared of that. All right, so what action person A will finally take I will open later. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. Before that, just let me switch the battery on. Okay, alright. So, person B, now I'm with you. How are you feeling currently? The tower in reverse. Do you want to rebuild, or are you allowing the tower to fall now? Okay, one more. Yeah, person B says, I'm allowing the tower to fall. I can't take this anymore. There's been just too much of competition, fighting, other people in the mix. They were not ready to offer me any, long-term partnership. They treated me like an option in their life. I mean, I didn't know where I belonged. I was always stressed out. I was always feeling trapped and bound to them, but they were just not giving me what I wanted. They were just not putting in the energy, effort. So I don't want to be in a connection where I'm always feeling abandoned and left out in the cold. I mean, all I wanted was, a happily ever after as well, something that would, last a lifetime. But they kept playing hot and cold. They never opened up their emotions. They hurt me. They never expressed themselves to me. I didn't know where I stood with them. So that's the reason I think person B has gone silent now, and they're saying, I'm focusing on my own stable brand new beginning. I'm focusing on my own money, on my own stability. I'm using my own intuition. So according to person B, the tower has already hit and they are allowing it to fall. They've taken back their cup of love to say, you know what, I'm not going to unconditionally keep giving somebody who's never going to return love to me. So I'm going to keep it for myself. I'm going to keep it for maybe somebody new. But yes, I have gone silent and I'm not ready to be the first one now to reach out or overgive or overcare. I'm busy here healing my own broken heart. So tell me then, person B, why do you feel this way? What happened that you had to heal your own broken heart? Knight of Swords in reverse. What's the Knight of Swords in reverse? I think you guys probably had some arguments or fights. I think person B also got very upset, very angry. Maybe they were hoping that person A would, take action. Person B did feel that you guys were, a perfect match. But I guess you guys had some kind of, conflict between the two of you where person B was made to feel less than, or they felt that I was not appreciated. They have all the power in the connection. It's always going to be their way or the highway. So I have a feeling person B, King of Wands. Yeah, I think person B did maybe outrightly maybe ask person A that, hey, are you ever going to take action? Or maybe they suggested that or something. I don't think that they got that offer. And they were not respected. They were maybe not given their due respect or position. So I think they are upset, they are angry and saying, I'm not going to stick around with somebody who just makes unwise and foolish choices. I am healing myself, and I think person B is very sure of what they want. They feel my wish is that I want to have a 10 of Pentacles. I want commitment, and I'm not going to just wait around for somebody who's never going to offer it to me. So they're doing their own healing work. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups? Oh, person B is pretty much allowing the universe to bring them whatever's coming next. It's like, I'm just going to trust the universe. I'm going to just go with the flow. I'm here healing my own broken heart. We haven't talked for a while. We have not been in communication. So you know what? I'm focusing more on my future, on filling my own cup, calling in brand new love. Here's new love again. So person B is directing their focus to positive things instead of focusing on what can be or what should be or will they come back. Why? Because I think they've been very, very disappointed in this connection. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, why? Because I think person A was treating them like an option. There could have been third parties involved. Maybe person B felt they're treating me like a friend or a friends with benefits. So that kind of really disappointed them. That's why I think person B has accepted that things have halted. This was not a fair situation. This was not right. They didn't do right for me. Why should I keep having to fight for this connection? I'm going to let it go as well. So, well, let's see then what actions you guys will take. From what I'm seeing is person A has evolved and they do want to now prove that they want something long term, but maybe they're thinking it's too late. So, tell me, Spirit, will they take any actions in the next 7 days? What deck? What deck should we take? This one. All right, so person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Action from person A. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is going back and forth in their mind as to how do I now, how open up, how do I express to person B? What if they turn me down? What if I'm an option in their life now? Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Person A has action. Six of Swords, Two of Cups, wow, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, how do I convince them now? Two of Swords here as well. So they are kind of trying to figure out how to end the fight, how they can restore peace and balance in this connection. They do see person B as their Two of Cups, whose hand they want to hold for the rest of their life. Yes, they're ready for a partnership. But the problem here is, how do I now convince person B? So they could be trying to figure out, yep, Two of Swords. I mean, this is like, they feel if I do go towards them, they're going to block me. They're not going to allow me in. Why? Because person B has gone silent, not talking to them. So they could be feeling, yeah, they're probably happy in their own life. They don't want me back. They are going to block me. I don't know how to convince them, tell them that I see them as my happily ever after. I want to work on things, right? So they are playing the waiting game as well, trying to come up with a plan as to how to convince person B that they are ready now. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life. Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? Are you waiting for an apology, or are you out there making new friends, keeping things light? Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups, person B? Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Death and Rebirth, and the Four of Wands. Person B says, you know what? I don't know. Person B says, I don't know. I don't know whether this is a toxic connection. If I do reunite with them, what if the same thing happens again? What if there's another ending? I don't know. Person B seems a little confused here to me. I mean, they are up in their head as well. It's like, yeah, they'll come back, they'll apologize to me, they'll rush in without a thought. Then what if it ends again? What if it turns toxic again? But heart of hearts, I don't know. Person B says, well, I'm not making any effort. Let them come and fight for my attention. Let them apologize to me. Let them prove it to me. I'll let you know next week, Omkaratarot. I'm not sure, because I don't believe they'll do that, and I'm not going to be the one to do that anyway. I'm not going to be the one to break my silence. So let's see. Let them come and apologize. I'm sure, they're going to do the same thing they did in the past. They're going to lie to me, cheat on me, maybe this is again going to turn toxic. So I don't think person B is really chasing after person A, but they do feel they deserve an apology. Like, yeah, I deserve an apology, but I'm not sure I can trust them. So they are like, I'm not going to be running after them, or let them come, let them fight for my attention, and then I'll see whether this can transform, or is this going to be closure. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, Cancer, love and light. Take care. Namaste.